Hey folks, Chris and Jane here. We are on the Trans-Canada Trail up above Chilliwack Lake. This is a iconic trail, obviously, and it does go right across, as the name says, across Canada. This is kind of one of the less used, even though we're on a bit of an old logging road, so not that hard for people to get up here with 4x4s. But this trail in general, it's called the Paleface Pass, and it's not for the faint of heart. It goes way out into the bush and then goes to Hope, BC. So we're gonna see, we'll go about halfway up this pass, about 10k, and I'll just let you in on the journey, show you what we see along the way. So yeah, stay tuned. We're just within our first 3k or so. Okay, I'll check in a bit. The climb, or how steep this is, in video it's always hard to really get a perspective. Jane's gonna run it. She's gonna go for it. It's a good climb. Here, I'm gonna turn around. Oh, there's a good pitch. Yeah, it goes way up. I'm gonna walk it. But here, I'll show you behind us. And so, yeah, it drops off pretty fast. It's a good grind. She's gonna do it. I don't want to burn out my calves. So anyways, just thought I would show how steep this is. And the views are getting nice. I don't know offhand the names of these mountains, but nice peaks, good amount of snow still in some of the gullies, and yeah, starting to get into the alpine-ish area. You can see the rock faces and stuff. We're gaining some elevation here. It is beautiful. Okay, well, I'll check in. I think we're around 4k. I'll check in a bit. So we're about to cross a creek. I don't think there's any way without getting the feet wet. A little bit. Yeah.
I think you're gonna get wet.
It's gonna be a wet one, no matter what. I think the best way through is with speed.
Speed?
2 hops. Yeah? Hey, it'll make somebody laugh on YouTube. Okay, you're gonna go for the slow and slow soaker. She is so not gonna do this without getting wet. Oh, not bad. I'm impressed. Okay, unfortunately.
Only a little bit on one.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hold the camera. This is oh boy. Okay. That rock to that one. That one to that one. With the next one? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm carrying a camera, babe. Oh wow. It's a dry day.
That's funny.
We'll dry out. So one of the ways you know, oh, look at, I saved somebody the pain of a flat tire with a, oh, dropped it, screw. So one of the ways you know you're on the right track is this Trans-Canada sign. We haven't seen a lot of them, but there's the first one. A lot of them have just been ripped down over the years. There's one going each way. You can see it's actually growing right into the tree. Crazy. But yeah, we're at a junction. Left-hand turn. Somebody had no campsite here. Now terrain gets a bit more open. Yeah, you can just see the beautiful mountains. Snow covered still, and we're headed up here. So up we go, up, up, up. I'm just filming here. Sorry for the jittery. I don't have my gimbal. Just the mud and the grown in difference from where we just turned off of. This is prime bear season, bear territory, and early, or not early, but it is spring. And grown in. Bear love this. I see some deer tracks too. We've seen lots of bear scat on the road. So I'm carrying a whistle, and Jane has some pepper spray just to be safe.
All right, I'm gonna try and video while I run. You're gonna see me looking down because I don't want to trip. So we're averaging seeing 1 bear scat per kilometer. So it means there's a very active bear. My husband taught me how to read animal poop years ago when I started trail running about 20 years ago. So I'm not an expert, but I don't know, it's kind of interesting that this bear is very happy up here.
So this is what you call a silver forest. And the reason I call it that, well, just a quick background. I have a history in forestry, so I have a little bit of experience. But this is what you call a silver forest, because you can look at these trees and they're just, there's very little limbs right from the ground, and or way up into the canopy, or fairly high elevation. And here there's a little bit of fir trees, and then there's a mix of what we call balsam. This is one right here, and it looks silvery in the sunlight, and so you call this a silver forest. It's beautiful. We used to love it in forestry when we would come into these spots, and yeah, it's gorgeous in here. Look at the forest floor. You notice the not much undergrowth or whatever. It's just a very tall canopy, chokes out the sunlight, and then it just the trees just grow taller and taller, reaching for the sun. And then probably what happened here many moons ago was, if you go straight up the hill, there was probably a slide. Could have been like an avalanche or something came down the mountain, and created just a unique little stretch here that grew a certain type of forest. Don't ask me how or why that happens, but it does. So anyways, beautiful spot, just gorgeous. You can't overplay the beauty. We're next to a snow patch and some water, but just breaking into alpine-ish kind of area. I see a logging road. No logging road. So I believe we are coming over the crest down into the Silver Skagit drainage. Yeah, we're coming out to a logging road here.
Oh, we're going through snow.
We're on snow. Look at the snow. Early June in the snow. Yeah. So we made it over that was the Paleface Pass, and now we've come down into the Hope BC range. There's a box canyon up here. The old logging road goes further in, but our trail heads this way down, and we have to make a decision here whether we want to go down, because what goes down's gotta go back up. But that was a beautiful pass. So anyways, we'll make up our minds here. Just a nice spot. We have come to a signboard way out here in the middle of nowhere. It's obviously been very laden with snow Must be a huge snowpack. Silver Hope Watershed. This viewpoint offers a panoramic look at the upper Silver Hope watershed. Read the landscape and you'll see a mosaic of forests, young and old. The green quilt is a legacy of natural wildfires as well as timber harvesting that began in the 70s. Interesting wording. Oh, yeah. That's, yep, and then, I don't know if you can see that with my shadow, but that's a map of the whole trail across Canada.
And the lookout is all grown in.
And the lookout, yeah. There's not much of a lookout here anymore. Too many trees in the way, but it is a beautiful spot. Still a nice spot. So we're basically ready to turn around here. I wish we had another vehicle at the other side we could jump in, but anyways, unless we want to stay the night and hope. Jane makes these awesome power balls. I know you're jealous.
Almond butter.
Almond butter.
Chopped cocoa powder.
Yeah?
All organic. Hemp and chia. All sorts of beautiful stuff. Pumpkin seeds.
Got to drink lots of water with them, but they're great energy. So when we were going the other way, you can see my foot mark. I put my foot up on top of there, just like that, and took a step without testing it. You can tell it's been a while since I've been in the bush, and without my cork boots. And yeah, I went for a pretty good tumble. It was, I fell right there. I actually hit my back in the middle of that log. Luckily I didn't hit it here or here. Whew. Yeah, overconfident. And but you know what the good news is? It cracked my back. It definitely my back feels better. Not that it felt bad, but it feels better. Anyways, near miss. Write a report, I guess. Call OSHA or WCB, depending where you are. Make a claim. All right, on through the forest we go. I don't know if I've shown, well, maybe I showed the whistle earlier, but I'm blowing the whistle every so often. I won't do it on camera because it's stupid loud. But this is this is actually an antique whistle. It's made in Japan. It's kind of a cool thing. And yeah, blow it every so often. Deter critters. Oh, here we go. Through the forest. So we're coming down to the truck, 16K, and you got some rednecks here doing their thing. Probably sprayed her vehicle with rocks. I'm all about the rednecking, but that was kind of ignorant. My knees are starting to feel it a little bit. Lots of descent. So the conclusion to 16K mountain run, mountain pass, Paleface Pass, is on the lake, sitting at Chilliwack Lake, having a adult beverage and gonna eat some moose burgers. But yeah, good, nice view here, beautiful spot. One thing you'll see in the water, I don't know if you can see that on the video, but the pollen from the alder trees is dropping in the water, floating around. And but besides that, the water is beautiful, very clear, green, glacier fed water. It's a nice little spot. anyways, thanks for watching. Had a good run, and hope you enjoyed that. Talk to you very soon.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.